Welcome back to Riverbend Springs on Farming Simulator 25. It's episode 15 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, it's December 2 after our foray into teaching MrsSealyp a little bit of forestry, just the rudimentaries, the basics. I know when I put that on the thumbnail, people messaging saying you didn't show her this, you didn't teach her that, you didn't get her to use harvesters. It was just basics. It was just rudimentary forestry using a chainsaw, bits and bobs. Just what people were suggesting I should be teaching MrsSealyp. That's weeks of work. I mean, that's
I'm way beyond my current capabilities.
she is a work in progress. We all know that. Come on. She's changed. She's not in a little orange gimp suit today. That's nice.
Oh, don't call. I was a
sorry.
washing up glove. It wasn't.
Oh yeah,
a
sorry,
gimp suit.
that was it. Sorry, washing up glove. Yeah. So what you've already seen is the little clip of me. The deadwood logs. I took them all to the sawmill, sold them. I know people said you can wood chip them. I sold them, I think, on 1,700 something, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And then we got 1,500 for the contract. So we actually got more for selling the actual deadwood than we got for the contract, which was brilliant. So sold those, did that. We've got a few jobs to do around the yard, MrsSealyp, and then we've got a job you're really going to enjoy. Yes, we have mentioned this. We talked about this when we did Purbeck, and MrsSealyp had her first go at ploughing. And don't get me wrong, you did. And bearing in mind you'd never done it before, there was a few wobbly bits here and there, but it wasn't horrendous. But what we're going to do today, we've got a ploughing contract MrsSealyp is going to do, and you'll be able to use the GPS system.
Oh well, in that case, I'll be a pro.
You'll be an absolute natural. So, a few things we need to do, and again, it's kind of showing you the ropes, showing you some bits and bobs here and there. If you follow me, we're going to get the wheelbarrow off of the trailer. What I want you to do, and again, I'll talk you through it. If you take the wheelbarrow to the silo, get some grass. We're going to give the sheep some grass. I know they've got the meadow grass, but we're going to keep ticking over anyway on the regular grass. We're then going to... What else are we going to do? Oh, yeah, I got... Oh, no, I nearly said something really bad then. We got a pallet of planks. We have got a pallet of planks. Oh, we need to clean some machinery, so you get to have a go with the jet wash and do a bit of jet washing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump in this. I'm going to do that and that. Turn the engine off. So what you need to do is you walk up behind the wheelbarrow, and you can use it like a vehicle. If you press square, you'll be able to enter the vehicle, and then I think you still have to start engine though. Yeah, I know.
Engine on our wheelbarrow.
I know. It's just the way it all works, you know. There you go, and you just reverse the same way as you would do.
Oh, it's the same controls as
Driving.
start the engine.
Yep. There you go.
Oh, look at me.
You're in third person. We need to establish, and this is something also I need to clear up. I did get a bit of stick yesterday, and I'll be honest, it was on me. I did put it on the editing. There were certain things yesterday that were my fault, 100% my fault, because I was making assumptions. I was making assumptions based upon my own playing of the game, my things I do without even thinking. So when I was saying to you about walking up and did you have the field info screen with the logs and stuff like that, and you kept saying no, we went into the menus, we had a look. It hadn't occurred to me that you wouldn't be looking down at the log, because I do it without thinking.
Yeah.
So there were a few bits and bobs like that and obviously the
But it's
confusion
okay.
between whether you're in first person or third person, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's not a huge deal. But again, I wasn't having a go at MrsSealyp. I wasn't being nutty. It was just one of those things. It was a mistake. But Silo's over here, MrsSealyp, and you see this pipe.
Woo!
This pipe here that's sticking out.
No, hold on. I'm having a bit of a... There we go. I can't do third person. I can't... Can I not just go back to first person?
Yeah, of course you can.
I can do
well,
that.
no one's viewing your... I can see what you're doing, so...
Yeah.
If you find it better in first, that's absolutely fine. Yeah. So this pipe, this sort of overturned U shape, horseshoe shape above, if you put the wheelbarrow directly under that, if you've got your help window on, it should say start filling when you get underneath it. So this little pipe bit here, keep going forward a bit more. Right, stop there. Is it saying start filling?
No.
Ah.
Do I need to be on that grate?
No, underneath that pipe. Oh, is it not working? It worked on the stuff I did on the other day. It could be the pipe's too high, maybe. Oh, that's a pain. I was hoping to be able to use this rather than use the trailer. Okay, well that's thrown out of the window about feeding the sheep.
You can have a ride in the wheelbarrow if you want. Can you get in it? And
I don't think so. Oh, that was something I was going to try. Someone said to me that the passenger thing works on the motorbike, so I thought we could maybe lease the motorbike and have a whiz around with that. There's no bicycles or anything yet. Who was doing testing? Someone was doing a whole load of testing. And has found there's so much machinery doesn't have the passenger sort of addition, like harvesters and stuff like that, because that'd be so much better if I could jump in a harvester with you to help you and teach you how to do things like that. But a lot of them don't have them. It's only like the pickups and the Kubotas and those kind of things, which is a bit annoying. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have an option for me to... No, I can't sit in the wheelbarrow.
That would be so
That would
cool.
have been hilarious. You can just push it over here, where I'm standing, just leave it here by the silo. That'd be fine. Just leave it there, and then exit like you would a vehicle. You might just turn the engine off, and then just exit like you would do for a vehicle.
Okay.
Excellentage. Right, over here, we need to jet wash some of this gear that we used the other day. I mean, I used the cultivator, but the telehandler and stuff, so I just move that forward a bit. If you go over to, there's the little yellow jet whoosh on the floor, which is just the other side of the telehandler. Where are you?
I'm here.
Yeah, just here.
How do you run so fast?
You push forward. Oh, sorry, I've done it again, haven't I? If you walk, just push forward, you'll walk. If you push forward and then do R2, so the bottom shoulder button. So if you push forward now, as if you'd normally be walking, and then do R2, you can run. There you go. Sorry, that's my fault. Again, I made an assumption. Soz. I've never done I say soz in such a long time. Anyway, you can come back over here now.
I was just looking to weather. It's snowing a little bit, isn't it?
No, I
Not
don't know what that is. I don't know if that's snow. You get these things in the air. It's like not dust particles, pollen type things. I don't know what they are. Yeah, this little yellow thing on the floor is your jet whoosh. If you go over towards that and then press L3, you should get the wand. L3?
It's not. Oh yeah, L3 is that's. No, hold on. What's L3? Is that the mushroom?
Left mushroom.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Right, so you point that towards the cultivator first, to your right, and then is it just circle? Just circle, isn't it? And then you just go side to side on it, and it'll give that a bit of a clean. There you go. Look at that. How much power has that thing got? You walked backwards. Then you turned that. That was so funny to watch. Again, I've never. Where are you going?
I'm cleaning it.
You've gone into the barn. Oh, I love watching. This is brilliant.
Do I have to go around the other side?
No. It'll gradually clean itself off. You'll reach a point you won't get it any cleaner. That's probably good enough, actually. If you come over, then where are you going? Where are you going?
I don't know.
You can't jet wash them inside the barn, right? You come over here to the telehandler. You don't have to move. You can stand still and do it.
Oh, I didn't realise. I thought you had to.
No, you can move left to right. You can just move the one left to right. You don't have to walk. You can just you can just adjust the angle of the dangle, but you don't have to actually move. You know. There you go. So you can jet wash that. Jet wash the fork thing on the front. Give that a bit of a clean. You can see how this is getting really worn now as well. It probably does need it. I'm not paying for a respray on it. We'll just leave. I'd like to see the stuff. It's beaten. It's seen some work, and that's great because it's done a lot of work. Oh, Farmer Marnew reached out and was saying about when you were driving. It only works on locations. You can't. I don't think I've never been able to just put a pin on the map, but. For anyone watching, if you remember before when you could tag a place, you know, when people would say to me, oh, where's such and such a sell point, and this will help you as well, MrsSealyp, how do you find a place? And if you tagged it on the map, you would get that big column, that green column that went right up into the sky.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can see it from miles away. It's different on 25, and the thing about it is I've been playing on here since the game came out. I haven't had any reason to tag anything. I do it sometimes when I'm doing map tours. I've had no reason to do it. So what I'll do, I'll tag something. I don't know if it's going to come up for you, but it's very cool. If I go into, no, not that one. No, done it again. What do I want? I want the map. If I come to the map and I just pick something, it doesn't matter what it is. As long as it's a building or an item, you can't just, unfortunately, you can't just put an icon, a thing down anywhere. But let's say, for example, this point here. Oh, that's just giving me the option to visit. That's no help, is it? What about this one? The shop. Oh, there you go. So if I put the vehicle shop and I now tag place, right? So that's now been tagged. That's flashing on the map. If I come out now, if I turn round, you see that little dove? Can you see it on your screen, MrsSealyp? Like a red disc with a number on it?
No.
Okay. So maybe that'd be something you have to. Oh, no, if you turn round, keep turning around, keep turning around, keep turning around, keep turning around. Can you see it? Keep going, keep going, keep going. Can you see it now?
No.
Okay, right. So where it says 623 metres, 24 metres, that's the direction of the shop. So rather than have that big green column up in the sky, it has like an icon now. And as you get closer, so if you're going, and so what you can do, if you're trying to navigate somewhere, you can put a marker at something close to where you're going to get you your rough direction you need to head. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's a little bit more, I say, realistic than having a big, that lightsaber up in the sky. But what I will do, I'll just click on that now and I'll untag it. All these things, we're all learning. Thank you, Farmer Marnew. I really do appreciate that. So I untag place like that. Right, what we're going to do next? Oh, yes, right. Follow me, MrsSealyp. So, yeah, as far as the... so there's our pallet of planks. We've got our first pallet of planks, which is great. Wood beams and long planks are still being produced. But we do have our greenhouse. We've got our first couple of pallets over at our greenhouse as well. We've got some garlic and we've got some chili peppers, which is very cool. So, MrsSealyp. They could be red-hot chili peppers. I don't know. Potentially, right. We've got some training to do. What I want you to do, I want you to walk. I want you to walk towards the pallet of garlic. So you're standing in front of it and facing it. Right? Are you facing it?
No.
Okay. I'll just wait till you get there.
Okay. Yes. Facing the garlic.
Right. Face the garlic. Right. Facing the garlic. Right. So, this is the training. You ready? So look at the pallet.
Yep.
With pallet. Now turn around and face the other way. So you're facing the opposite direction. So you're facing out towards the field. You're facing the other way? That's without pallets. Turn around again. With pallet. Without pallet. Right, so that's what happens. If you drop a pallet, that's what it looks like. With a pallet, that's what it looks like. It's in front of you. You see that pallet thing? That thing that looks like a pallet? Without a pallet, you don't have it.
Right, I've picked it up, apparently.
You got it? Right, okay,
yeah.
so let's pick it up. We can put them into the barn when we put the other stuff the other day. We'll just put them over there. We'll do a delivery at some point. So there we go. Bit of extra training for you. So if at any point it looks like it does when you're looking out to the field, that's without a pallet. You've dropped it or it's gone somewhere or something.
I thought I was doing so well. I said, look at me. I am speeding across the yard here. He'll be so pleased. And he said, where's the pallet? So, where am I going? Right down to the end? Or?
No, in through this second bit here. Where you go? This bit here, yeah, in coming through this gap here. And it should just disappear from you. There you go. Right, that's those put in, so they're in storage for the time being. Like I say, we'll do a delivery at some point, we'll get those done. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put in there's a water distribution thing, so we're going to get this plumbed in. So rather than having to put water in for the greenhouses and for the the goats and sheep, I'm going to put a water distribution tank in, and we can fill that up, and then that can distribute out. So we haven't got to fill each individual thing up. It will do it for us. So that's the next thing I thought I'm going to do. So I'm just going to... Right, actually... Oh, there you go. Have you still got the hand up from where you were carrying the pallet?
No. Should I have the hand up?
No, because I said about putting the torch on. Someone else messaged me yesterday and said, "Oh, just press circle a couple of times and it'll go." Yeah. So I know, brilliant stuff. It didn't do that for me originally, but it's doing it now, so that's fantastic. So if I go into our buildage mode and go across to, is it? Actually, it might be factories because it's technically a production. I can't remember where it is. Yeah, there we go. £5,000. Cool. I remember the days you could pick millions up for a couple of £100. Anyway, where am I going to put this? I want to put it somewhere where I'm not travelling miles. Actually, you know what? If I put it over by where the water tower is, we can just go from the water tower to this, and then we can run it. There's no colour option on that. £5,000. Shark, he handed it to you. Anyway. Can't do the other bit of that because it's...
No, it's too rude.
The language is appalling. Well, what you can do now, if you don't mind helping, if you want to go around the back of the greenhouse for mushrooms, there's the little Massey. I bought we got the little Massey Ferguson for Brian, for Brian and Nina. There's a little Massey around the back of here with a little water tank on the back. Hello, there, around the back of here. If you drive round in front of where the sheeps are, you should get a thing come up for unloading, because the sheep, I think they need water. They definitely need grass. Let me just double check this. It's all these little things. You have to do these jobs every day. This is the daily chores. Yeah, they need water. So I just thought if you grab the tractor and drove around, make sure you swing out nice and wide as you come round here so you don't hit the trailer on the greenhouse.
Which way am I going?
Come down here, follow me, down the gap behind the normal greenhouse. I need some of those paddles like they have on a runway. That's what I need. Yep, come this way. And then if we turn around, mind the wool pallet that's around the corner. So again, swing a little bit wide on here. Awesome stuff. And then where I am here, this second trough, if you drive along, just coming fairly close to it and get the tanker in line with it, it should come up with the option to unload, and then you just put some extra water in because they could do with some water. Just because it's cold, you still need to keep hydrated. Whoa, just watch that lamb do a huge leapage in the air. I'm no expert on this. Nina's the expert with the sheep. Do those lambs and stuff need their tails clipping? The tails seem very long. And that's to stop... What's it called? Is it fly spot? No, what's it called? Something like that, isn't it? You got the trigger come up?
No.
You've gone very quiet. Are you on the trailer or on the tractor? You might just press triangle to go between... If you look at top left, what's it showing you? Is it highlighting the tractor or the trailer?
The tractor.
Press triangle.
Now the trailer.
Right, now it should give you the option to unload.
No.
Yeah, edge forward a little bit further. Nothing?
There we go, dump water.
There you go. Awesome. Cool beans, right. We need to put that... Actually, no, you can do. Don't drive across the crop, because driving across the crop is bad. If you drive out and just swing around here on the main road, and then come back down the track where you just were, so you might just come this way and just swing around a bit. And then I'm gonna... How much is it to lease the motorbike? I'm just curious. I just think it might be quite a giggle. The motorbike.
Where do I need to go?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, just swing around out here on the road and go back down the track where you just came out of. It's just rather than driving across the crop. I mean, you can drive around the crop, but or if you want to reverse up with the trailer, if you want to practice reversing with the trailer, it's up to you. Not too fast, not too fast. Remember what I said before, small inputs have large impact. So the trailer's going the wrong way. If you're going to come back down this truck, you want to go the other way. Just take your time, and like I say, just if you reverse really slowly, turn your wheels on your tractor and see which way the trailer turns. And
But
then
why is the trailer not going straight when I'm going straight backwards?
because it takes the slightest little thing, and that will start to change direction. You just have to be very slow with it. No, wrong way. Turn the wheels the other way. Now reverse back slowly, slowly, slowly. Once it starts to turn, there you go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. That's it. Keep going. Perfect. It's going the right way now. Keep going. Ever so slowly. Keep going. That's it. Keep going back. Back, 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 back. Yeah, keep going. You turn the wheels now, as if you're going to come down this lane. So left hand down. Sorry, left hand down. Left hand down. There you go. Perfect. And then come back down here. Coolio. Right. We need to go right the way along to the water tower and refill that tank, and then we can leave it over there because what I'm going to start doing is start refilling or start filling the distribution tank that we put in. So if you come all the way down here, MrsSealyp was telling me yesterday that she was really happy with the episode. She was really happy with how much better our driving's getting. So I think what we might start doing is if we drive anywhere where we've got 2 vehicles in a convoy, is we'll go behind MrsSealyp because she
No.
because she wants to show. You said yesterday that no one gets to see your good driving. Oh,
I know, but
right.
I just turned around there really well. Where am I going now? Where are you? Right down there.
Follow me down here, yeah. And if we come around the back of here, so just follow me where I'm walking, running, whatever. If you follow me around this way. Cool, cool, cool. And then come down this little track here. To this little water tank, water tower. And if you line the trailer up, you get fairly close to it and line the trailer up, it should give the option to refill. If you look top left, it will say refill. So if you just come as close to this as you can get. Yeah, keep going. Get the trailer in line with it. That's it. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Sorry, keep turning the way you were turning. It's fine. That's it. Left hand down. That's it. Turn away, turn away, turn. It should come up with refill top left.
Do I need to... Hold on a second.
Until it comes up saying refill.
I don't think I'm close enough.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh no, there we are. Oh, it says dump water.
Oh, right, that's in. You've gone too far past. You need to go back a little bit then. That's weird. Why is it not? I'm sure it's not saying refill anyway.
Nope. Am I not close enough to the tower?
Yeah, possibly. You might be too far out. I thought that'd be close enough, but. Right, so which way do you think you need to turn the wheels now to get
Left.
the trailer to go closer? Go on then. Reverse up. Get you, fancy pants. All right, go on.
It's still saying dump water.
Not saying refill.
No, dump.
Keep going. That's weird. I'm wondering if the trigger's too close to the tank, so it's not showing now. Oh, that's daft. Why would it do that? I can't... If I demolish this now, I'm going to lose a load of money and have to rebuild it. Maybe it's my fault. It's still not saying refill, no?
No, I had dump water and it's gone now. It is showing water on the bottom right.
Well, press
above
L.
the
Just press
speedometer.
L3. Press L3 and see what happens. Is it refilling the tanker?
Yeah, it is, but there's no trigger.
It's not saying... Okay, that's weird.
But it's full now.
Okay, well, that's all right. All I'll do is actually, if you want to drive forward and try and bring it where I'm standing, bring the trailer where I'm standing, and when it says dump, it should dump into this tank. So what I can then do is we can switch that to distributing. Do I turn that on? I guess I do. Change output to distributing.
So, dump the water is that and a triangle.
That's it.
That's it. Do you want me to fill the tanker again?
You can if you want to, yeah. We're not going. This takes 500,000 litres. At 7,000 litres a time, it's going to take us forever. But at least for the time being, we can. And that means on the hour, that will distribute water from this tank in the new pipework that we've had fitted out to everything that needs it. So we haven't got to keep going to the various different locations, which will make life a little bit easier. For £5 it's worth doing, especially once you start getting more and more productions. It just makes life a little bit easier. Are you L3ing?
No, I'm just... There we go.
Daydreaming. Away
No, I
with
wasn't.
fairies.
I was in one of the menus by mistake. Okay, pull. Where do you want this?
The same place. Just bring it over here and just put some more into here.
Okay.
Yeah. Alles gut. Alles gut. I was really hoping for snow today. I was saying to MrSealyp we were going to do a musicals episode. We were going to sing everything.
Yeah, you can imagine how that idea went down.
We were going to do stuff from Frozen. It was going to be brilliant.
Not getting the dump water trigger again now.
Really? Have you switched between tractor and trailer? Have you accidentally pressed triangle?
There we go. Right, all done.
Excellent stuff. That'll do for the time being. There's 14,000 litres in there. You can just turn the engine off, leave that there. Yeah, that's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we can do it. We could be spending hours doing that. So what we need to do now? Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. Oh yeah, right. Oh, I'm just really curious to try this out. Do I want a license plate? No, what are we doing? No. Oh dear. We will grab the. What did you were able to come in the pickup with me before, weren't you?
I think so.
Let's drive over to the store.
Remember.
We'll drive over to the store in the pickup, and then we will, because their tractor and plow should be there for the ploughing contract we've got. We'll head out to the field for the ploughing contract, so you can do that. Oh, you parked the pickup, didn't you? You parked in the other barn. You parked it around here somewhere. Where did it go? Do you want to drive and I can be the passenger? It's up to you.
No, you can drive.
Why?
Could I not have just tabbed into that?
Yeah, but we don't tab.
Oh, okay.
Well, not when you're trying to be a bit more kind of realistic with it. You don't. You probably want to come around the other side. Okay. Hello, MrSealyp.
Awesome.
If you have you turned to look at me? So I've always wondered actually. Does the head turn? But it doesn't, does it? It's just you.
It doesn't. No. Now I'm looking from the side. We're both still looking at the front.
Okay. Right. Let's go over to the store. We'll grab it. The stuff that's been cleaned. We'll adjust that. I need to put that trailer back down. There's a few bits here and there that need a bit of tidying up. That wheelbarrow's really annoyed me. Why is the wheelbarrow falling over? Oh, okay. Never mind. No plan survives contact with MrSealyp, and apparently, when there's two of us, it's even worse.
It's double trouble.
Double trouble. Yeah, I'm curious to see whether or not we can do the two of us on the motorbike, which I think would be hilarious. But what we can do is, if you drive the tractor with the plough out, and we can do the ploughing, I can drive the motorbike out, and then it just gives. And it's a little bit extra to lease, but I just thought it'd be a bit of a giggle. Why not?
Give it a go.
Yeah, we were really hoping for snow. I thought we had the snow the other day. It was nice, but it was really grey and overcast. I was hoping for a big blanket of snow on the ground, and then it'd feel more Christmassy, more festive, you know. And we could build a snowman and do some cool Christmassy stuff. But we didn't really get many Christmas mods this year, which is a pity. I was hoping some years we've had Christmas trees and presents and all sorts of cool stuff, but there wasn't really a lot.
Well, it's not Christmas yet. No,
but there's no. I don't think we're going to be getting more mods. I think Giants are on a break now, aren't they? Right, engine off, hop out. So, that's a big old plough, isn't it? Look at that. So, there you go. There's your tractor, there's your plough. There's a front weight as well. So, because the plough is quite big, you're going to need the front weight on. So, if it was me, I would grab the tractor. I would put the front weight on first, then grab the plough. Because you don't want it to be overly heavy on the back without the weight on. Plus, it's easier to put the weight on without the plough and that kind of stuff. I'm going to grab this because I'm curious. I also need to see what's brilliant as well. I mean, to be fair, yes, when there's two of you playing or multiple people playing, especially if you're doing harvest and stuff, you know, one of you's got the trailer. You need to come all the way around the other way behind it because you.
Oh, it's the other way.
Yeah, it attaches the other way. If you swing right round it to the right and then come round on it, it should be fine. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're playing multiplayer with friends, like MrSealyp could be off doing one job, I could be doing another contract, and we could be all over the place. But the point about us doing this together, is doing the episodes, is that, you know, we're both doing things. Because someone said the other day, why are you both doing the same job? You could be doing other things. Because we're just...
I'm not good enough to be left alone. That's why.
It's got nothing to do with whether I trust you or not. All right, it's got a bit to do with whether I trust you or not, but we've got another ploughing job. See, I could take on any one of these now. I could be going and do that wood transport. If we were trying to build up as much money as we could, as quickly as we could, we could absolutely be doing various different jobs and building up money, but this is about MrSealyp learning to do stuff as well. And oh yeah, that was the thing I need to check, don't I? Where is it? Farmland 19. Right. So I need to see whether or not I'm having a nightmare with the old Dewberry widgets today. Yeah, there's not really anything I can click on. Can you tag a place for a field? No, you can visit, but you can't tag it. That's annoying. I was feeling nostalgic the other day, hun. That right
Yeah?
out where, actually right out where we're going to head. There's the US Postal Service office, and it says hiring now. Oh, takes me back to my days of being a postie.
You notice I've just put that weight on and backed up and put the plough on without you.
I wasn't saying anything. I saw you moving, and I thought I'm not saying words. Does that have a transport position for going down the road? I think it might do. If you do L1 and see what options come up, then do R1 and see what options, then L1 and R1, there might be an option to
Lower
put it...
plough, rotate plough, fold plough. And then L1 is honk.
Do fold plough, and that'll put it in position for taking it down the road. Because at the moment you're swung out way back. So if you fold the plough, it should put it upright. And then when you drive forward, that'll be directly behind the tractor, so it won't be out in the middle of the road, potentially
Okie dokie.
injuring human beings. So do you want to follow me, or am I going to follow you?
I'll follow you.
But then no one can see your perfect driving.
You can turn round.
On a motorbike, how dangerous would that be?
All right, but I'm not very good at reading the map, am I? Unless you tell me you haven't marked the field, have you? So.
Well, no, you can't. You can't mark it. I can show you on the map where it is, but that I mean, it's
No, I'll
actually
follow you.
Okay.
And then when we come home, you can follow me.
Okay. I'll knock the cruise control right down because obviously, how fast does your tractor go? 30 something, isn't it? 39.
Don't know. 37.4.
No,
No,
that's
63. I don't know.
yeah. That's the hours on it.
Okay, don't know them. I think it goes up to 30. Oh, I don't know. Don't go too fast.
That's why I'm knocking my speed down. You still there?
I'm still here.
Right, bear with me 1 second. Hokey dokey, let's head off. I feel like I'm one of those motorcycle outriders, like when you've got presidents and generals and stuff like that to stop the traffic when people are coming. Cool. Whoa, I slowed right down and you're hooning up behind me. There you go, doing alright, look at that! Okay, there's a bit of a... No, that's brilliant stuff. You were just getting yourself in line on the road, weren't you? So you've stopped doing that thing where you swerve side to side because your muscle memory is remembering the controls a little bit easier. It's not, you know, when you used to play... Oh no, stop, there's a train coming. Whoa, I just got through those barriers. God, that could have been a bit dicey, couldn't it?
It could have been. That would have been at the end of the episode very early.
A fate worse than death. We'll get there. Like I said, we probably won't get the whole field ploughed in this episode. So what I'll do, I'll keep an eye on the time, and then even if you stop the plough and jump out, and we have a bit of a whiz round on the motorbike, because I'm just curious to see about the passenger thing. But at least we can start, and we can have a go with the GPS thing again.
It's really weird. I can hear a dog barking and I keep looking at Farm Dog because I think it's him.
It's funny because when he sits in the front room with me, like on days when you're in London, if you're at work, and I'll drive past something, the dog barks, he doesn't react. It's one of those things I keep thinking his head will whip round or something, but he doesn't tend to.
He quite likes chickens. If you get chickens on
Oh,
here, he'll
yes.
come and have a look.
Yeah, yeah. Where are we? There we go. Cool, cool, cool. I'm assuming I've got this right. I think I have. Now be careful, there's a postal van coming now. You know what those lunatics are like.
Is that where we're going? Up where he just came from?
Yep. You used to come and meet me quite a lot, didn't you? If you had days off and stuff, you'd come and meet me.
When you were a postman, yeah.
Yeah.
I did. You used to make me deliver the letters.
No, I didn't make you. That was normally on the day mail. It wasn't on the first delivery, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't. No.
Turning that, so you just gone past. Excuse me. There you go. Just turn up there. Sorry, it's my fault. I turned. Okie dokie.
It's all right.
Right, make sure you swing out wide so the plough doesn't hit that lamppost. Sit. There you go. Perfect. So we're doing, this field here. Cool. Let me pull up and park the old motorbikeage. Engine off. And hop off. Nice.
Which field?
So,
the one on the right or the left?
On the left. On the
Okay.
left. So if you edge onto the field, you need to unfold the plough. Now this plough rotates, so it's up to you. You don't have to rotate if you don't want to. So with it in that position, you're going to want to go up this side of the field first. So you're going to go up this edge that I'm walking along now. But what you want to do as well is, remember we did before. Oh no, don't lower it yet. Don't lower it yet because you're off the field. You don't want to lower it yet. Raise it back up again. L1 circle.
Hang on.
Oh, is it L1 circle? Is it weird? Yeah. So you want to be heading down this edge where I am. So well, now you're on the field. If you hold down circle.
AI settings.
Right, you need to go across that top one so it goes to steering assist.
Steering assist, yeah.
Press X to confirm, and you should get the lines up on the field now.
Yes.
Right, so what you want to do is you want to find the line that is along this edge where I am.
The orange line.
Yeah, you're going to want to back up first, I think. Back up a bit, because you're going to need to start from the edge of the field. I mean, you don't have to, it's up to you. You pick wherever. I mean, in all honesty, you're going to plough the whole field, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If you just find one that's showing as orange, press circle until you hear the beep, so it goes green, like we did the other day with the harvester. Then lower the plough. So did it go green and beep?
It did.
And you just accelerate, and it'll follow that line. So you shouldn't have a problem. You shouldn't get any wiggly lines on your ploughing. Did you turn the steering? Don't forget, once you're on that line, you press circle and it beeps. Don't turn the steering. There you go, just accelerate. That's it, just accelerate, keep going. And it will follow that line perfectly.
Awesome.
You can put cruise control if you want to, but if you prefer doing it manually, it gives you a bit more control, I think, especially if you're new to doing stuff. So what will happen as well is, I mean, in all honesty at the moment it doesn't really matter, but what would happen is the leading edge of your plough, which is for you at the moment, it's your right hand side of the plough.
Yep.
That's your right hand edge. When you come back down the field, what you would do is you would rotate the plough over so the leading edge of the plough meets up with the last part you just did.
Okay.
That's generally what you would do, but you don't have to. So what I would suggest you do is when you get to the end of the field, to give yourself enough room to turn, I would turn, just use the radius of the tractor, pick up the next line available, press circle again till it beeps and go down that. It doesn't matter if it's directly next to the one you've done. You can leave a gap, you can leave a couple of gaps, because you will end up filling it all back in at some point anyway.
So should I start turning now, even though I'm not
No, you can go a bit further up. You can keep going up a bit further. You've got more room, what you would normally do as well is lift the plough, because you don't want to turn with the plough in the ground. I mean, I do sometimes. Again, it's up to you. If, for the more realistic feel for it. Now, what you would normally do is rotate the plough as well for coming back down the other way. But again, you don't have to. It's entirely up to you. That is just, again, for more realistic kind of how it would be done in the real world. So I wouldn't over-force the turn. You've got plenty of room. You can come up the field a little bit further. So, because otherwise you're going to catch the plough. And then, so as you turn, like I say, don't force the turn. You're probably going to come back around here somewhere where I'm standing. Find the next available line, get your beep, lower the plough and go. And you just go up and down like that. And it's just a case of filling in the gaps until you're done. Oh, you've gone off at an angle. Oh, there you go. Hit your
No, it's
beep.
getting on the line.
Oh, there you go. And there you go.
Awesome. Look at that. Straight lines, ladies and gentlemen.
Straight.
It can be done.
And that's the thing, isn't it? It's that the beauty of, and I absolutely love the new GPS system. I think it's, again, for when you're starting out, if you're new, if you're playing multiplayer, I know if you're playing with people and you get frustrated with, if for you having dead straight lines is really important. I mean,
Yeah.
generally speaking, it is anyway. Of course, it is. You could do this field in circles. You could write your name with the plough if you want to. Once you've completed it, it will set it to straight rows anyway, pretty much. But for actual gameplay, and I say you don't have to rotate the plough if you don't want to. You don't even have to lift the plough if you don't want to. You can do it any way you want. But like I say, if you're going to be kind of more realistic, you would. But that's entirely up to you. Still enjoying it?
I am, very much.
Brilliant stuff.
So,
Glad.
lift the plough, rotate the plough, round
That's
the
it.
corner.
And then just pick up the next line. And then lower the plough when you've got your line and drive forward. And when you get better at this, if you do it all on cruise control, when you get to the end of the row, you lift the plough, you turn, lower the plough, hit the line and go without having to stop at all. You just go.
Oops.
That's right, it doesn't matter. There you go. Because I remember when I did that, when I did the tractor driving experience with Rob, the farmer,
Yeah.
and he said you always want to be moving forward as you lower the plough into the ground. Because if the ground is at all hard, or that it's sticky mud, if it's been raining, you don't want to put excessive force on the 3-point link or the tractor or the gearbox or anything.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
So as you're driving forward, it kind of slices into the ground rather than being in the ground and you've got to drag it along, which I guess, it makes perfect sense, doesn't it? It's what the plough's designed to do. I still cannot go over the ground deformation. It just blows my mind, the depth of the ruts and the depth the ploughing does, and it's genuine depth when you drive across it, And still, though, I have to say, the one thing Giants have missed out on, and I really think should have done, is having that rumble function.
Yes, that would be so much better if your controller rumbled as you were going along.
Getting that feedback from the different ground, different surfaces, especially if you're driving across a rutted field, to get that real haptic feedback, I think would be just incredible. How's you doing, MrsSealyp?
I'm doing really well, thank you very much, Mr. Sealyp.
Good stuff. Well, there might not be a video tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, because we've got a load of Christmassy type stuff to do. We've got some shopping to do. We've got garden centre to get to. We've got... Oh, no, we're cooking the gammon Christmas Eve, aren't we?
We are, yeah.
Yeah, we're doing the gammon Christmas Eve. Yeah, our gammon joint we ordered has arrived. That came from... I keep want to say Turner and Hooch. Not Turner and Hooch. Turner and George. Turner and George, there's a company in London. We've had them from all over the place in previous years. Last year we got absolutely stitched up, didn't we?
We did.
We ordered our gammon joint way ahead of time, and we got an email, what was it, the day before it was due to deliver it? And
Yes,
we weren't getting it Christmas Eve, were we? Was it the day before?
No,
anyway,
it was up to the 22nd, I think.
Yeah, we got an email saying, due to high demand and delivery problems, we can't deliver your gammon. We're like, what? So we were left last minute scrabbling around trying to find one. And I know people say, first world, it is a first world problem, but it's that Christmas thing. Everyone's like, oh my, what do you do? Because we were going to my daughter's house and we were bringing gammon. That was the, so it was that we had to find somewhere. We had to get it, and it becomes a bit of a thing at that point, doesn't it? But what I
It
would
does.
say, you know, because it depends. You might watch my Let's Plays only. You might watch my mod reviews only. You might watch my live streams sometimes, or not at all. Like I said, we're going to do a live stream on Christmas Eve. Whoa, okay, Speedy, you've just missed a whole chunk there. What happened there?
I have, yeah. Sorry, I
You went off like an
was
old
listening
rocket.
to you. I was
Went off
listening
like
to
a
you.
rocket. Yeah, so what you know I was going to say was it depends what you watch. So this might be the last video you watch potentially before Christmas, and if that's the case, Merry Christmas to you.
Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you. Yeah,
Yes.
thank you to you for your support over the last year. Whoever you may be, whatever job you do, if you're going to watch the live stream Christmas Eve, that's brilliant. And if you don't normally, it's nice. I'll probably do a little bit of gameplay and stuff, and I'll be live streaming. MrSealyp will come and join me in the man cave, and you know have a bit of a chat to camera and stuff. So there'll be a bit of stuff going on. But we've got a lot to do Christmas Eve as well. There's all sorts we need to be getting on with. But I like to do a Christmas Eve kind of thing. But what I was going to say, along the lines of the gammon and stuff not turning up, something I've always tried to instill into my kids. And when we all were going to my brother's house for Christmas, and we'd all be there, you know. So there was all the kids, my 5, my brother's 4, boyfriends, girlfriends, you know. I mean, last year, how many of us were there? Was it 17? 15? Can't remember, there's a lot of us anyway. Not last year, year before.
Before.
At my brother's. And one thing we've always said is that don't stress it. I know people get mega stressed at Christmas. It's a stressful time of year, and people get really wound up and you know everything has to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. Don't worry about it. And I know if you've spent a lot of money on your turkey or your gammon or your goose or your chicken or your meatloaf or whatever it is you cook, whatever it is you have. Somebody messaged me the other day and said they do a 3-bird roast. They do one of those. I said we've never had that. Someone said they do partridge and something else, which I've never had ever. If it doesn't cook properly or something goes wrong or it takes longer, if you're expecting to set dinner on the table for 2 o'clock in the afternoon and it takes longer or something goes wrong and it's not till 4 o'clock, don't stress it. The point about it is if you're with friends and you're with family, it doesn't matter. If you're all having fun, it doesn't matter. If it all goes pear-shaped, you're not going to starve. If you're like our family and there's tons of food, all sorts of, there'll be snacks and cheese and that's fine. But if you're not, and if you haven't got loads and loads of stuff, again, I don't want to put people say, oh, it's right for people like you. I'm just a normal guy, like anybody. Whatever you're doing for Christmas, whatever you're cooking, however much stuff you've got, whatever you're doing, whether you're with family or without family, try to avoid getting, it's hard to do, I know it is, especially when you've got family coming, especially when you've got family you don't want to spend time with. That can often cause a lot of the stress, isn't it? When people are coming that you don't necessarily vibe with very well, when people say friends and family, and I think a lot of people find as well sometimes families don't vibe well together. That just because you are family, it doesn't mean you're all going to get on famously. That's very true. That's just life, isn't it? So as best you can, just try and take that deep breath. It might just be for a day, could be for a couple of days. It depends if you're spending. We keep saying we want to do a Christmas where we go to somewhere like Finland or Norway or Sweden or Norway's the one we keep saying about doing, don't we? Oh no, it was Finland,
yes.
Wasn't it?
Finland.
Whichever. Anyway, we want to see the Northern Lights and all that kind of stuff. I want to do one of those. I want to do the midnight mass thing. Where you go Christmas Eve and you go and people come home and you open a couple of presents and then I would love to do something like that. I want to do a Christmas with snow on the ground. We don't really get that in the UK anymore. It's a real pity that we don't really get. You're doing an absolute bang up job on this.
Hey, finally found something I'm good at. It doesn't involve carrying pallets.
With pallet, without pallet. Just remember that.
Yes,
without.
pallet.
But yeah, so obviously the GPS helps, which is absolutely brilliant. But what's great is I showed you the first couple of rows, and I've been chatting away, and you've just been getting on with it. It's brilliant.
I've still got to go back and fill in the gaps, so.
Oh yeah, all you do is when you get to the end of the field, you sort of one of the turns you'll do a little bit tighter, or you might have to back up and reverse. But then all you're doing is you're doing every other row again, but just the next one over. So you're doing the same turning radius, but you're just catching the next plough line. What was that? There was a weird clattering sound then. What was that clattering I heard? I have no idea. I'm going to check this building. I'll keep looking out for stuff for the Riverbend Springs Historical Society. If we find any of the stuff for the museum, I've been grabbing stuff here and there. There's a couple of buildings up here, aren't there? Oh, I might have a look later on. Anyway, yeah. I need to double check the time. How are we looking? Oh, blimey. Oh, blimey, missus. We're not going to be far off finishing, actually. It's up to you. If you want to do this road down, then we can have a fiddle
I'll do
around.
this road, and then would you want to go on the motorbike?
Yeah, we'll see if the motorbike will work with passenger, because I just think it'd be funny. I just think, yeah. You know what we're like.
Well, I think that's not bad at all. Look at all those lovely straight lines.
Yeah, it does. So you've done an absolute cracking job. So the question is, are we Christmas filming today? If we are Christmas filming, what are we going to watch? Because we've actually, this year we've watched more Christmas films. I know, say, every single episode I've done with Silly P, we've watched more Christmas films than we ever have before.
We have to be fair.
What did we watch last night? Oh, we watched Spirited last night, didn't we? That's a really good one. I thoroughly enjoyed that. First saw that last year with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell, a few other people, famous people as well. It was very, very cool. So you can stop there. Little bit. Whoa, what are you doing? Whoa, that was a bit terrifying. Are we going to take a thumbnail with the plow? Yeah, we might do actually, or on the motorbike. I don't know. We haven't decided yet. But yeah, well, let's go. If you just stop the engine now, and then like I say, we can finish this off camera. We'll just have a quick whiz around the motorbike. It's surprising when you're doing like one job, or like we're doing, where we're kind of going off and we're chatting and we're mucking around and whatever. How quickly an hour goes. I know we've said that on every video we've ever done, but it absolutely flies by.
It does. It does. Right, where?
I left it over here by the barn. Let's jump on that. If I put the cruise control back up again. There you go. Whoa, stop. There we go. You on the bike?
No.
Yes, it did.
Yes, he did. I got my hands in my pockets. Look at this. Woo! Should we have crash helmets on?
Yeah, probably. We probably should have changed them to crash helmets. We're breaking the law. This is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. I love the passenger support thing. I think it's very cool. It's quite funny. I tell you, we can. Oh, mind you, I suppose this time of year it probably won't be so good. Whoa! Just saw the car coming. That could have been bad. We'll have a whiz out. There's a lovely little farmer's market out here, and there's like in the summer when all the sunflowers, there's like a maze. It's like a sunflower farm, and there's a maze. But obviously this time of year it won't be looking like that. But I can take you out and show you that while we're out. School bus. This is absolutely mental. I love. Whoa, that wasn't good. We hit a bit of a bump there. Actually, I'm going to go. Let's go across the fields. We are on a
naughty.
We are on a scrambler after all. Just got to be careful. That's brilliant. I love it. We might have to buy one of these.
Little bit of off-roading.
Yeah. I do miss our Land Rovers. We used to go do a little bit of green laning and off-road. It was good fun.
We could get some off-roading tyres on the van and do that.
They're expensive.
They are very expensive.
They're a lot of money to off-road in the van. Could you imagine? I mean, you could, I suppose.
You probably could. I've seen plenty of them. Off-road tyres on.
It does make it a bit more of an overlander, doesn't it? Which is quite cool. There we go. Stop it. I love that. That's so cool. Right, let's hop off the bike. Just chill out. Yeah. So this farm here, look, there's all stuff in the field, and you can come here and like in the summer when all the sunflowers are grown. There's like a maze that runs around. And there's all stuff to have a look at, and it's very
cool.
It's very cool. It's a brilliant. Yeah, it's a very cool thing. Like I say, this time of year it's all looking a little bit dead and dishevelled, but I would imagine it's that kind of thing. If there was snow on the ground as well, it'd be quite cool. Just a nice kind of. I'm feeling very festive today. I don't know. I don't know why. Probably because it's nearly Christmas. That's probably why. But anyway, We've got a few bits done. We've done some extra training. We've got some stuff moved. We put the water thing in. We've given water to the animals that needed it. The
Yep.
grassing, we have to have a look at the wheelbarrow. That's weird. I mean, I can't do a lot about that. And MrsSealyp did some straight as an arrow ploughing.
I did. I
Oh, good.
did.
We'll get the rest of that finished off camera. But that's it.
No cock-ups today.
No, that's it for this episode. I can't believe you just done.
On that bombshell.
On that bombshell. That's it for this episode. We'd like to say we'll see you Christmas Eve. If you want to join us, that'd be awesome. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.